What's up, guys? So in this video I'm going to be going over the 2022 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, and a huge shout out to my friend June for letting me borrow his Jeep. Please do me a favor and smash that like and subscribe button before we get started. Now, the spec of this 2022 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon is that the MSRP is starting at $44,300. This specific Jeep Rubicon has a 2.0 turbocharged engine, which means it will be getting 17 miles to the gallon in the city and 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. This engine provides 275 horsepower and 295 pounds worth of torque. The gas tank holds 17.4 gallons. The Jeep is all-wheel drive, and it weighs in at a whopping 4,478 pounds. Okay, you guys see these 7 air vents in front of this Jeep? So what each of these air vents is supposed to represent is a continent in this world. Now, what I love about Jeeps is that they stay true to their design dating back to World War II. So, if you guys see right here, they still kept the original circle headlights, and you got your turn signals right there, your fog lights down here, and then obviously you see you have your front bumper guard. And then you're going to the hood right now. On the hood, you got your hood latch right here. And of course, since this is a Rubicon, it has the Rubicon emblem. And on top of the hood, you got your hood scoop vents. And then these are pretty much here to hold the front windshield in place when you put it down. All Jeep Wranglers and Rubicons come standard with the 17-inch wheels, and the tires are huge on Jeeps. Of course, it's a Jeep. 285/70 is the size of the tires. All right, over down here we have our classic Jeep emblem. And then onto the doors, as you can see, the hinges have some bolts on it you can take off, so you can take off all the doors. And also, this vehicle comes with a 3-piece hardtop, which costs an additional $2,600 for add-on, but it does give it a nicer look. And over here, the fuel cap is on the driver's side, and the fuel cap for the Jeeps are made out of solid metal, so it is a nice sturdy feel to it. And since this is a Jeep, the spare tire on Jeeps is not a spare tire, it's an actual another whole tire, and it is hooked up to the back of the vehicle. And down here we have our towing capabilities and hitch compartment. This is where you attach whatever trailer you will want. And then here, this is where all the electric compartment you can attach to. Okay, let's open the trunk up. And the cool thing on the back of the trunk door is that it has a little guideline of the wheelbase and length for each 2-door and 4-door Jeep. And this specific Jeep was built in Toledo, Ohio. Okay, as for the interior, you see that it has a built-in roll cage, so when you do take off your hardtops and your doors, and you know, Jeep is known for off-roading, in case you do roll over, you are safe. And with the back seats down, you have about 5.5 length of space going in there, so that is a ton of room. So this is a great utility vehicle as well. Alright, I think one of the coolest features of this Jeep is that this storage unit right here has a drain plug. So this drain plug, pretty much once you take this rubber piece out, all of the liquid and water drains throughout here and out the vehicle. So this is about, I want to say, 6 inches deep, and for those of you guys like to tailgate, you can put a bunch of ice down here and hold a few beers, whatever else you like to drink, or you can just use it as extra storage. Okay, now we're going to check out the back seats. Now, as you can see, these back seats has plenty of leg space and plenty of room, and I love the tan interior in this. It has a nice feel with the white. In the back seat we have 2 AC and heat vents right here, and then we also have your pretty much window to roll down your windows up or down. And the reason why it's in the center console, for those of you guys are wondering, is because it's a Jeep and these doors can come off. And down here we got 2 USB outlets, and then also 2 USB-C outlets, and then an actual outlet, 115 volt. I believe it's 115. Alright, for the center console, it's not like other cars where you can just move it down. And you see this string right here? You will put your finger through it, and it's kind of like a button. You pull it, and it unlatches. And what it latches to is this right here. Just like any other car, it is just a cup holder, but you know, I like the Jeep features that it has. And up here we have our roll cage, your speakers, and all the lights for the vehicle will be in the center of the top. And the reason why it's not at the front is because all these can come off. I mean, one thing about the Jeep I noticed, it has a lot of space. Like, you see the legroom I have right now? I am not that tall. I'm pretty short, actually. I'm 5'6", so I would think even a person who's 6'3" would very comfortably, because I have so much leg space and feet space down there. Alright, another cool thing about the Jeep is there is another drain plug on the driver's and passenger's side of the vehicle. So you take the mat off, there's another rubber piece that you can take off, and that is pretty much where all the water and liquids will be going through and out the vehicle. And it is there for the purpose of off-roading. For the people who love to off-road, go mudding, or whatever it is, when all the water gets inside the Jeep, it goes out, so it's easier to clean. Okay, so this is what the instrument cluster looks like. And my buddy, he's not getting such great gas. I mean, it is a Jeep. So 20.8 is not bad. I mean, that's almost the average, I guess, between 17 miles a gallon and 25 on the highway. Over here, we have our infotainment system. So we're gonna go through each one quick. So the media is right here, climate, and then if I turn the climate on, this is what it looks like. And then we'll have it off. Let me turn it off again. Here's our controls for everything else, such as heated seats, mirror dimmer, backup camera, and settings. Our apps are over here as a SOS app for if you're stranded out in the middle of nowhere and your Jeep is stuck because you went off-roading. Navigation, phone settings. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but I was not able to connect my phone at the time being. And then here are the settings. Okay, here are the center controls. You got your volume, your radio, and then all your climate control stuff up here. These are for the windows, rolling up the windows. You got your 12-volt outlet right here, and then also your media outlet, USB, USB-C, and aux. And then over here, down here, this is the axle lock for front plus rear and the rear axle only. Your sway bar button, and then the aux 1, 2, 3, 4. And for those of you guys wondering, these aux buttons, these are for people who want to put modifications in their Jeeps, such as floodlights. And then over here, this is pretty much for if you want two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, etc. You got our cup holders here. And sorry, this is a bit dirty, didn't get to clean this out. But this is pretty much the center console when you open it. And then you got another part of the center console. You got plenty of space here and a USB port as well. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to take these hardtops off real quick. So you just unlatch this right here, unlatch one in the back, unlatch this one by the door, and then you pull this latch down and we push up, and that's it. But I'm gonna put this back down because it's freezing cold out here. Of course, the in-cabin noise is gonna be pretty loud because it is a Jeep. If you're getting a Jeep, you're not getting for the comfort or for the, you know, low in-cabin noise. But I will say the 2.0 liter engine does have a good kick to it. Okay, we are going to do the 0 to 60 test right now. Wow, for a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, you can feel the 275 horsepower. Like, wow, that was actually pretty quick for, especially for a Jeep where it's not aerodynamic and it's heavy, that weighs 4,500 pounds. That was pretty fast. So I'm gonna go a little bit off-roading to test it out, and let's see how it goes. And I'm just doing on some patches of grass and dirt, nothing too serious where there's like mudding or like rocks. Oh shit, this is pretty fun. Oh my god, I can see why people love off-roading. Holy. Oh my god. Yo, this... Oh, I really want to get a Jeep now. Wow, this is so fun. So this is the aftermath of me having a little fun for literally like 2 minutes on the patches of grass and rocks. And that was really, really fun. I can see why people love going off-roading. Here are the pros of this Jeep Rubicon. 1, it's a very fun vehicle to own. 2, there is plenty of trunk space and space in general, so it's very practical. You could even use it as a family car. 3, its off-roading capabilities are amazing. I haven't even really gotten a chance to take it real off-roading, but just from the ones I did, it was fun and amazing. 4, it's a great vehicle for apocalyptic scenarios. God forbid there is an apocalyptic scenario, but you know, in case of World War breaking out, zombie apocalypse, whatever it is, I think it's a great vehicle to have overall. The cons to having the Jeep Rubicon or the Jeep Wrangler in general is the fact that 1, it doesn't get so great on gas mileage. Even the 4-cylinder, it gets pretty decent on the 4-cylinder, but on the 6-cylinder and the 392, you are going to get really crappy gas mileage. But most Jeep owners do not get the Jeep for gas mileage anyway. So 2, the expensive tires, because the tires are so big, each tires can cost up to $500 to $1,000 for each tire, and that's just insane, but that's how it is. And 3, the Jeep does not retain heat or the AC well because it is not well insulated. And then the fact that, you know, all the doors and tops are able to be taken off, it does not have those insulation as normal cars do. Thank you guys for watching, and please leave a comment below on what other videos you guys would like to see from me.